What's red and bad for your teeth? A brick. What's the difference between a rabbit and a plum? They're both purple except for the rabbit. Two muffins were sitting in an oven. One turned to the other and said, "Wow, it's pretty hot in here." The other one shouted, "Wow, a talking muffin." Chuck Norris walks into a bar. He gets treated with great respect since he is such a talented actor. What do you call cheese that isn't yours? Stolen. Why shouldn't you write with a broken pencil? Because it's pointless. What did the Batman say to Robin before they got in the car? Robin, get in the car. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything. Why did the teddy bear say no to dessert? Because he was stuffed. What did the left eye say to the right eye? Between us, something smells. My sister thinks she's so smart. She says onions are the only fruit that makes you cry. So I threw a coconut at her. I've just been fired from the clockmaking factory after all those extra hours I put in. What's the best thing about living in Switzerland? Well, the flag is a big plus. What do you say to your sister when she's crying? Are you having a crisis? I tried to sue the airport for misplacing my luggage. I lost my case. Why doesn't the sun go to college? Because it has 1,000,000 degrees. Light travels faster than sound. That's why some people appear bright until you hear them speak. What's the difference between England's football team and a tea bag? The tea bag stays in the cup longer. I just found out I'm colorblind. It came out of yellow. I asked the doctor doing my prostate exam where I should put my pants. Next to mine was not the answer I was expecting. What's the difference between a politician and a flying pig? The letter F. If you're waiting for a waiter at a restaurant, aren't you a waiter? I was wondering why the ball was getting bigger. Then it hit me. I once ate a watch. It was time consuming. How to fall down from stairs. Step 1, step 2, step 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I googled how to start a wildfire and got 50,000 matches. A blondie crashed a helicopter. A police officer asked her what happened. She says, "It got cold, so I turned off the fan." My dog kept chasing people on the bike. Eventually, it got so bad I had to take his bike away. Women only call me ugly until they find out how much money I make. Then they call me ugly and poor. How do you embarrass an archaeologist? You give him a tampon and ask what period it's from. Today, a man knocked on my door and asked for a small donation towards the local swimming pool. I gave him a glass of water. I have many jokes about unemployed people. Sadly, none of them work. Research says that fourth, out of 5 people suffer from diarrhea. That means I wasn't planning on going for a run today, but those cops came out of nowhere. Dad, how do stars die? Usually an overdose. Wife, I look fat. Can you give me a compliment? Husband, you have perfect eyesight. My grandfather has the heart of a lion and a lifetime ban from the zoo. What do you call a dinosaur that is sleeping? A dinosaur. What do you get when you cross a vampire and a snowman? Frostbite. What did one plate say to the other plate? Dinner is on me. Why do we tell actors to break a leg? Because every play has a cast. Did you hear about the claustrophobic astronaut? He just needed a little space. I threw a boomerang a few years ago. I now live in constant fear. What do you call a man with a rubber toe? Roberto. What do you give to a sick lemon? Lemonade. Why did the can crusher quit his job? Because it was so depressing. Why do fish live in salt water? Because pepper makes them sneeze. What do you call it when one cow spies another? A stakeout. I got fired from my job at the bank today. An old lady came in and asked me to check her. What did the blanket say as it fell off the bed? Oh shit. What's the last thing that goes through a bug's mind when it hits a windshield? Its butt. What did the janitor say when he jumped out of the closet? Supplies. What's the most terrifying word in nuclear physics? Oops. Two fish are in a tank. One says to the other, do you know how to drive this thing? Don't you hate it when someone answers their own questions? I do. What do you call a fish with no eye? Fish. What's the stupidest animal in the jungle? A polar bear. My wife told me I was immature. I just told her to get out of my pillow fort. If trees could kill you, they would. What is white and can't climb trees? A fridge. What is green and has wheels? Grass. I lied about the wheels. What did the buffalo say when his son left? Bison. What is red and shaped like a bucket? A blue bucket painted red. Why do you put peanut butter on the road? To go with the traffic jam. Want to hear something that will make you smile? Your face muscles. What's a vampire's favorite food? Vampires aren't real. What did the farmer say after he lost his tractor? Where's my tractor? Why is 6 afraid of 7? It's not. What do you call a cop with a wooden leg? Officer.